We're facing new cultural changes today as society continues to change. But now we've got the basics together, I'm so optimistic about the future. I believe God has much in store for our movement.
One of the things we're super excited about for our movement is pioneering new kingdom expressions. And we're seeing that as the vehicle for joining God in His activity on the earth in the new things that He's doing. It's so encouraging. 10 to 15% of our movement are in pioneering. And 3 years ago, we set up basically a pathway and saying, what are the things that we could do to help catalyse pioneering amongst our movement? And we thought there are 3 things that would be good to do. Training. And so we set up a training incubator, a year-long incubator called Frontier. And this is an immersion for people in formation and innovation in the unique context of Aussie soil. The other thing that we've done is help existing churches think about multiplication, thinking about their future, thinking about the new thing in their context and trying to help support them do that too. And that's been incredibly exciting. And then we're also looking at entirely new startups. So people who are just thinking, hey, I want to try something new, and they want support. And so that's another stream that we've helped set up. And that could be anything from a food ministry to housing to all sorts of things. We're not trying to limit this. We're trying to say, Jesus, what are you doing and how do we join you?
One of the strengths of our movement is Fresh Hope's ongoing commitment to spiritual leadership. And our goal with spiritual leadership is to really encourage and deepen leaders' ability to be attentive to their inner life. Not just a dependence on external skills, but really to do the work of the interior journey. And that actually produces deeply spiritual leadership. Leadership that moves people onto God's agenda, that will have the courage to take risks, that will lead people through uncharted pathways and stay the course through to the end. And so in the future, we'll be encouraging our leaders to take opportunities like pastoral supervision, to be part of retreat groups and spiritual leadership communities like a Pilgrim's Way or Frontier or the Navigate journey that many students go on. And so we're committed to developing and equipping spiritual leaders for the present generation and for the generations to come.
In aged care, there's a lot of loneliness. 30% of the residents actually never have a visitor at all. So we've been wanting to bolster our provision of chaplaincy and pastoral care. And to do that, we're mobilising our churches. We're seeking volunteers from our churches to come and do a volunteer pastoral care training with our chaplains, and then to be supervised by our chaplains in providing pastoral care in all our aged care facilities. We will continue to provide training in spiritual care and pastoral care because we really want to equip our churches and the church community to provide pastoral care and spiritual care to not only their own church congregation but also to members of their local community. We would love to see pastoral care provided by the church sit alongside housing, sit alongside food pantry projects, whatever the church is doing to really meet the needs of the local community. We would love to see people trained in pastoral care sitting alongside, being fully present, being able to listen to whoever comes along to help them engage in their story and connect to God.
Fresh Hope has undergone many changes over the past 18 years, and we're excited now to envisage the ways God is calling us to transform communities and lives with Fresh Hope.
My hope for the future of our movement is that we will take our strong heritage with so many great tenets, especially the idea of simple, uncluttered Christianity, and we will reach our local communities with the hope that we know.
I'm excited that the oppressed, the heavy burdened, and the battered will be free to proclaim, this is God's year to act.
We believe and pray that Fresh Hope will win more souls for the future.
My desire that our faith communities would continue to be relevant into the future and inclusive, embracing all people, and that we'll communicate the love and the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ.
I'm excited to carry on the mission and ministry that has been the centre of Fresh Hope. My hope is that people will come to meet Jesus.
My hope for our movement is that we champion putting things right, to see urban and regional renewal happen for those that we love, for those that we know, and for those that we're yet to meet, all for the sake of God's kingdom.
Put a new song in my mouth of praise to you. new song.